Good afternoon. We're live. How's everybody doing? It's 2:59. I'm early. I pressed the live button too early. But I don't know. Okay, now it's 3 o'clock. You're all very on time. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna play a couple of songs, then we're gonna welcome a special four-piece quartet, as I recently described them, from Nova Scotia. Very much looking forward to it. We had them on, I think in the first Pandy year. It was a wonderful experience. This new Hermitage from Nova Scotia, but I'm going to play a couple songs first. Let us know where you're watching from. I see some Vancouver, some Cole Harbour, a little bit of Reed, Lancashire. It's sort of summer. It's warm enough to wear short sleeves. I do think that, yes, Jacqueline, four-piece quartets are the best kind of quartets. I'm going to play a song from the first record called Rest Your Bones, about trying to be present. This is for Jacqueline. Shame of everyone, your mindless pursuits brought to fall. Now say what you will, you were not so innocent. You reel me and I will rail you out as well. The thin wire falls somehow cuts through all of this. The joy and the trauma abide. Chimes a voice brings you back inside yourself and speaks truth till your blue repeats it. It's been too long, 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 it's been too long. Safety beside cacophony, picking the sense from the background noise. When sadness or fear brings you underground again, and surely you won't find it there. That's Rest Your Bones. Hello from Mainz. Hello to Mainz. It's good to be back in Germany. So that was an oldie. I'm going to play a new one. My brother requested this last week and I never play it. I'm going to bring the lyrics up actually because they're new. They're new words. Brand new words. If you enjoy the stream, please feel free to share it across social media platforms. yeah, I'm gonna do one more and then bring in our special guests. And as always, if there's anything that you want to hear, please pop it in the chat. I say hi right back to Louis. Everybody say hi to Louis. Louis is 8 months old, 10 months old. I don't know. I can't keep track. This is Waste for Joseph. And we start as this storm, never to talk about ways that we hold on, others would let go. Why do we suffer in these ways? It's hard to breathe. We strain, we try and try, but it leaves a bitter taste. Resentment grows and swallows me whole, swallows me, leaving no trace. Did all you could, you start doing now. I don't know. I stand till now. As this stops, never to talk about ways we hold on when others would let go. Why do we suffer in these ways? Why do we suffer in these ways? Never to talk about ways. Never to talk about ways. There we go. New songs, just for you. I think the time has come. If everybody in their respective homes would like to put their hands together and welcome the wonderful New Hermitage from Nova Scotia. New Hermitage, collectively, how are you doing? Welcome. Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hello. Applause. You've got applauses.
Hey! Wow. We hear them vibrating through the universe to us here in Blandford.
In Blandford, Nova Scotia, the most interesting town in the world.
Yeah, we can see the ocean through the window. We got Shay, Ross, and Lulu.
That's great for everyone else.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
The magic is beautiful.
There could be anything out that window. There could be a dragon, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but there's the ocean.
Yeah.
That's lovely. I'm a little bit jealous.
The Tan Cook Islands, yeah, it's nice.
Beautiful, so nice. How are you all doing?
Good.
Very, very well, I'd say.
You gotta add up your respective moods and divide them by 4 to.
Yes. Speak for yourself, all right? I'm terrible. No, we're doing great.
Good. It's lovely to have you back. It's been, I think, like a couple of years almost. Not quite a couple of years, because this is pretty much like the 2nd anniversary of this here stream, so it can't be quite 2 years. But I think you were on like fairly early in the midst of it, and we were all pretty jealous because it was at a time when like nobody else could be in a room with anybody else, but in Nova Scotia, everything was just a little bit more relaxed.
We got ours eventually, but
yeah.
You know, you could be like, it was a year ago, it was 3 years ago, it was 10 years
Yeah.
ago. At this point, I have no clue. I'm like, was that yesterday? Was that, could have been? I don't know anymore.
But
It was on my birthday.
it was on your birthday.
Yeah.
so we can figure out exactly when it was.
It was October 7th, 2020.
Okay, there we go. There's the date. Anybody's birthday who's watching today? Then you can remember when this is for the rest of time. But you were in Halifax at that point, and Russ has since moved down the coast. You're kind of like slowly moving south, right?
Yeah. Every time we stream with Tim Crabtree, we move a little bit further.
Yeah, next year we'll be in the Bahamas.
Yeah? Not Yarmouth.
At the very least, Yarmouth.
At the very least, Yarmouth. Let's hope for that.
Depends on how the stream goes.
Gonna bring in the big money for this one, and everyone could buy a little place in the Bahamas. Why not? Who knows? Never say never, right? What have you been up to since that last little stream?
August 2020. Well, I guess had we already released on Earth? This is what I'm talking about. I'm not quite sure.
I feel like you had the CD at the front of the.
Yeah, we had just released
yeah.
our CD on Earth around that time, and in the meantime, we've been working with dancers. We've been playing at dawn at lakes. We've been planning for a new record that's coming out at some point. We're recording it here in Blandford in a few weeks.
And we did some movie shows.
Yeah, we did some silent film scoring, improvised stuff. We're actors in a movie, oddly enough.
So you've just done basically everything. You've done everything since you were last.
Yeah, I suppose so. We've been doing a real mixed bag of things, whatever comes our way, and it's been really very good. I don't know. It's been oddly enough, a nice 2 years for friendship of our band. It's been good.
Yeah, friendship and musicianship. We've been also having regular chances to pretty regularly get together to rehearse and improvise and play and just keep growing together and building our musical rapport, which is pretty luxurious, both musically and friendshiply.
Friendshiply.
Yeah.
I think that's a technical term. Yeah. Beautiful. Well, why don't we just jump right in with it for the listeners back home, in their respective homes, I guess. I said that already. You are an improvised exploratory quartet, so who knows where this is going to go, but Ross is going to press the magic button, and then New Hermitage is going to take it away. Hi, Ross. You can do it. You can press the button now. magical. New Hermitage. Coming to you from Blandford, Nova Scotia. Ross has to press the magic button every time we move between statuses so that you can all hear me, because last time you had headphones on, so you couldn't. So only Andrew. Andrew was kind of being the intermediary.
Yeah, it was very, very strange. It's kind of like a less important, or not less important, but like less serious UN situation.
I don't know if you could hear, but Maisie the dog was singing along with Andrew's flute.
I heard that bit at the start. Yeah, that was pretty lovely. We've
Yeah.
Well,
we're very proud of her.
I guess we're a 5-person quartet.
Person. Dogs are people too. Don't forget. It's that was beautiful. Thank you. I know we talked about this the last time that you were on, but I mean, I think these things change as time goes along anyway. But as far as your composition, your writing, your performance side of things goes, with that piece, for instance, was it really just a case of like someone starts and then you all follow, or did you have, was that based around some sort of like idea that you've worked with before, a melody, a form, an approach, or where are you at with the kind of the music creation in general these days, and like if you could say something about that piece, like what your process was.
Does anybody want to lead off?
Yeah, I think of all the things that you described just then, there's certainly an approach, but in that case, no form or melody or anything else that was pre-described. So yeah, depending a lot on the approach that we share, that we've cultivated, but I think just somebody started, and really then once then it sort of triggers everyone's compositional mind, and you're making decisions for the piece as it's evolving, as it's revealing itself.
Yeah, it just happened to work out really well that first fife melody, that like interval thing, that fourth could come back at the end. Just worked out really well. And that, I mean, that's just kind of the approach that Ross is talking about is really based in like listening. So this is like a real Jerry Granelli school of thought. I mean, it's a lot of people, but he's specific to us of how do we get out of the way of the music, let the music happen, so that even though we're improvising and it's like free music, it's all of those elements of music are still there. It's like big M music, all those big M music elements, compositional elements, form, time, harmony still exist. It's just being revealed on like a cosmic score and not like a paper score.
Beautiful. I like that approach. And so with you're saying that you're going to be recording there in the near future. Have you kind of had discussions about what that's going to be, or like again, so like what your approach or process is going to be? Do you have some sort of parameters that you're working within for that upcoming recording?
I think we're just gonna play a lot and see what happens.
Yeah.
And maybe with this record do some different things than we've done before, with like overdubbing, like creating more like and things that we might not be able to do live. Yeah.
We're here for 5 days.
Okay.
Living together, so we've got lots of space to try things out and to just put a lot of material into the bank and try things out. And we're working with a really fantastic recording engineer named Dario Lozano Thornton.
Okay.
Who has North Window Productions here in Halifax. And they mixed and mastered the last album, and it's really exciting to work with them because we're going to be kind of collaborating all together, the 5 of us, on putting this album together, and yeah, like India said, trying some stuff out.
Awesome. For the folks watching, I've put a video, a link in the video description to where you can find the new Hermitage music. I'm gonna post something in the chat right now as well for the Twitch viewers. But they're on Bandcamp. You can go on, listen to their last record, Unearth, and a few other things, a few other little gems on there. Go and do it. Go and listen to the music. Yes, would you like to give us another piece?
Sure, I'd love to. Would you mind pressing the button?
Oh yeah.
With the toys I brought, it's really like seductive. I'm like, oh, I should just go right to those things first.
Saxophone's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
New Hermitage, everybody. Give them a round of applause. Clap in your houses. They can hear it. They can feel it from the distances. I promise. I promise. I mean, in theory, like, you know, the sound should continue to travel even at very low volumes. I don't know how these things work. That was wonderful. You're feeling it? People are applauding? Yeah. Okay, cool. Soak it up. Soak it up. For folks watching around the world, if you want to support this stream, 50% of the donations every week go to the guest artists, and you can donate by Interac, PayPal, or credit card, and there is a link in the video description. I'm going to post it in the Twitch so people can see it there as well. And thank you to those who've donated already and who've been donating for the last 2 years and keeping this whole thing going for many, many moons. You have a few things, yes. Silent applause, silent applause. You have a few shows coming up, right? You're playing at Suwannee here in Montreal, June 22nd. You tell me. Right. So you tell me.
We're on a little bit of a tour through there. We're playing Suwannee on the 22nd, and then at the hotel on Wolf Island.
Ooh.
Which is different
near than Kingston.
It's near Kingston, but they are very adamant that it's not Kingston.
Okay.
It's Wolf Island, and it's the Wolf Island Hotel. That's on the 24th.
Okay.
And then in Hamilton for kind of like something else festival satellite event. It's like kind of after the festival, but we're playing on the 25th in Hamilton.
And also Full Circle.
Oh yeah, and closer to home, Full Circle, which is in Newport. It's like a local. What do they call it? It's like a newfangled
string hootenanny or something like that.
Yeah, it's a really very beautiful, very fun festival for people of all kinds of ages and musical tastes. And we're doing a sound walk on the 18th in the morning. So if you're planning on coming up that day on the Saturday, I mean, come Friday night and see all the amazing music, but get there before 11 and come join us as we walk through nature and play music.
Sold. I'll be there.
Amazing.
I would love to. That was definitely one of my favorite festival experiences ever, playing at that festival. Yes. So, you know,
it's beautiful, right?
I'm due a visit to Nova Scotia. Let's see what happens.
Also May 28th.
Yeah. Geez.
New Scotland Brewery, we're playing on May 28th here in Nova Scotia. I think that's in Dartmouth.
Yeah, it's down by the ferry terminal.
Wonderful. And Indy, you recently released a record, is this correct?
I'm releasing one on May 13th. Yeah, a week from Friday.
Okay. And where can people find this here record?
It's on the Redshift Records Bandcamp page.
Okay.
Where all of my social medias will probably point people in the right direction.
Beautiful. Maybe after you guys leave us, you could get in the chat and put a little link there so people can follow that up, follow that right up. But thank you so much, New Hermitage. Thanks for coming back. We'll certainly have you back again in the future at some point down the line, maybe when the new record comes out. Yes. Anything you'd like to say before we part ways?
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you so much. It's so nice to see you and to chat with you again, and we'll see you in June, obviously.
Yes.
I hope.
Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, I'll be here, so yeah, I'll see you up in Montreal, and everyone else watching, if you're in Montreal or any of those other places that New Hermitage Hugh Hermitage? No, that's like an actor from the 20s. Hugh Hermitage. You're playing shows. Look around, people. I'm gonna keep going and play a few more songs, but we're gonna say goodbye to New Hermitage for now. So, ta-ta. See you later. Wave those hands.
Bye.
That's New Hermitage, everybody. What a treat to have them back on the stream. That was lovely. Andrew McElvey, the sax player in the ensemble, is definitely an improvising music. What's the word? He was very instrumental in getting me playing improvised music, because I'm not like particularly classically or jazz trained, and felt like I am an imposter in this world. But we got together a few times when Andrew used to live in in Montreal and just played, and he made me realize like, no, like anybody can make noises, and it's more about like how you respond to what's going on and being aware and listening in your environment than having the technical chops. So I will be forever grateful. Should have said that while he was watching. So thank you, Andrew. Thank you. I think maybe you're still there. And India has posted the link to that cello record, so go and check it out, people. Let me know what you want to hear. I'm gonna play All We Know from the last record, and I've got a couple of little bits of video coming up as well. A little time-lapse piece of art, and an animal in the garden. Which, if you watch regularly, you'll know what that's all about, and if you don't, be confused. This is All We Know. That's All We Know. And Anne mentioned Ellen Gibling, the harp player from New Hermitage, also has an album, The Bend in the Light. Check it out if any of the hermits want to post the link to that in the chat. They should be our guests. And for anybody who doesn't watch regularly, I do this every week. So if you like what you're hearing, please subscribe, follow, whatever the verb is on the platform of your choosing. Next week we have Leah Abramson, who had a project called the Abramson Singers, and she's presenting a show in Vancouver for you, Stephen, in a few weeks' time called Songs for Lost Pod, and she's going to play a couple of songs and talk about that show, and it should be wonderful. She's an incredible artist. I made this Spotify playlist where I've just put like all of my favorite songs ever, and she's got a couple on there because she's a wonderful artist, so really looking forward to that. Yeah, let me know if there are things that you want to hear. I'm going to show you a little... What are we going to do here? Well, let's do that. Let's do this thing. The old Badger Cam. Because why not? What's been going on in the garden this week? So we've got a repeat visit from a friend over on the lake this week. But the best thing about this is that we've got some sound, and I didn't really know what herons sounded like, but now I do, and it's not as beautiful as you might imagine. So yeah, here you go. Here's the raya on the lake. What a squawky little guy. And Andrew has posted the link for Ellen's harp record, so check it out. We do market ourselves here at PBS Incorporated as being a very harp-heavy stream, and we're keeping that going. Heron just chilling out with the daffodils. The daffodils giving away that it was a few weeks ago that little piece was shown. This is a song called Half Awake. I've been using it as the kind of like intro music for the stream for the last few months, and it's about trying to know when the right time is to let go of something, when it's going bad, and you need to let it go before it turns poisonous. Happy stuff. So yeah, this is Half Awake. Cause it meant something. Let it go. For a while. But you watch you fighting to see if it's surviving. Make a path, let it lie. More than halfway, cool only to say. Apart from feeling, set adrift on me. Let it go. For a while. won't see. You're getting hard of hearing. Make a pie and call you dying. More than halfway, cold only to say it's not enough to say that you won't face the You're cold and dying. I'm cold and dying. I'm cold and Oh, we know. Karina, your wish is my command. I will play better. I will play that today. Because you did request it a few weeks ago. And if there's anything anybody else wants to hear, please type it in the comments. If you're watching on Twitch, there's a little widget that you can click on in the About section that has the full list of all the songs that I can play. That song does need to be in a film. Okay, so before we move on to better though, I want to play a little time-lapse video for you. Last year we had my good friend Sydney Smith on, another Nova Scotian folk. What's the singular folk? Person. Another Nova Scotian person. He's an incredible artist. He did the album art for my first couple of records. He's just a good friend of mine, lovely fella. And we started this kind of like little office hours thing where on Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings, we get up and we just have a little Zoom call and I work on demos and improvise and work on songs that I'm working on. And he works on kind of warm-up sketches for projects that he has. You know, he's a children's book illustrator. He's done stuff for like the New York Times, whole bunch of different folks. He's an incredible artist. But yeah, you should tune in some time if you want to, and I have a little video here for you. It's a clip actually from the time that we had him on during the stream, but I did a little time lapse of it. So this is that, and I'm going to play that, and I'm going to give you the link to the channel in case you want to watch our little morning explorations. So this is the video.
I want to see something else that's kind of fun. This is something called gum Arabic, used as like a blocking medium.
It's like little explosions. So you're just dropping little bits of ink on there?
Yeah, it's just little ink. It does its own thing, so sometimes you can't predict it.
Stephen Chesser is saying this reminds him of music inspired by the Group of Seven by the Rio Statics, but in reverse or simultaneously. That's so appropriate.
My favorite album in high school is that.
But we're doing it live.
There's that moment where he talks about painting snow and that realization that snow is not white.
Wait a second, snow isn't white.
Well, when you're painting it, it's not. Usually it's blue.
That's trippy.
Trying to get back to having fun and playing and enjoying myself, because that's really where we all started as kids. We were playing.
What are they called?
Henry and
How about Lily?
Lily. That's nice.
So that's that. Pop in sometime. Here's the link in the YouTube channel if you wanna click on there. It's on Twitch. There's no cost to watch it. It's free. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's a lot of fun. For me, at least. I think for Sydney too, and hopefully for the people who watch. But yeah, we wanted to be a space where people are also like working on their things and have it on in the background, because songwriting, painting, they can both be very solitary practices, and it's been kind of enlightening to me with like, oh, like if I do it in this way with these people here on the screen, then it's kind of like having this social occasion, but like I can actually kind of like work on my stuff in a way that like I can't go to a cafe and work on my songs. So yeah, do follow, do join up. I'm gonna play better for Corinna in Mainz in Germany. And like I say, if there's anything anyone else wants to hear, stick it in the comments. I will oblige as much as possible. This should do the trick. Just a little bit of distortion. Something's not right. This is the problem with this song. So much setup. Let's try that again. Mess it up is much better. Know your darling and switch seaters tried. Just wash it off and get better. And if the mind is sweet, trying to inside. And if a bull would sound better. And from the cool air to the way you got down, for all of that it was better. better. All right. Just going to do one more, and then, yes, we will be back next week with much the same kind of palaver. It's been a treat, as always. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much to New Hermitage for joining. Again, if you want to support the stream, you can. There's a link in the video description. If you're able to support it, it makes a big difference, keeps this whole thing going. So thanks again to everyone who's been donating for all this time. And yeah, and again, if there's ever any guests that you'd like to see on the stream, let me know and I will reach out to them, because it's fun. It's fun doing that. It's fun being exposed to new music on my end and knowing what you all are into. So yeah, please feel free. I'm gonna finish with a track called Grace, again from the last record, about being faced with awkward situations and meeting them with grace. The concept, not the person. I mean, it could be about that too. Calmly in the face of the wreckage that you roared. The storm overturned, the copper beast, the couch is still. We tell ourselves that nothing ever changed so much. I see it all, the grace that you hold. You send me out in the cold, oh, to cold tone, as much as you'd ever own. Is it enough? As infinite as sin, never cast a stone before you. All of us are fickle and unmoored. At least you're not all the things you're not. Could there be anything that you would rather hear less? I see it all, the grace that you stole. You send me out in the cold, oh, to cold talk, as much as you'd ever own. You send me out, you send me out in the cold. It's not enough. That's Grace. Thanks so much for being here, everyone. I'll be back next week. All of the videos stay live. They stay up online. So if you tuned in halfway through, you missed anything, you can rewind to the start. There's a whole bunch of videos. All of them. All of the streams are up on the YouTube channel. So again, there's a link in the video description to get to those. So, you know, we've got streams with Jeremy Dutcher, Leaf Volbeck, David Moore from Bing and Ruth, Land of Talk, New Hermitage, their past stream from a couple of years ago. So many people. So yeah, go and check those out if you want to. And I'll be back next week at the same time. Ta-ta.